Okay. Lots of bodies. Lots of bodies in here, Platon. The smell of local herbs is overwhelming. Seems the natives solve their problems through smoking. Dirty lungs, clear head. How old are you, sir? I'm 12. These people are nothing to me. Nothing. I forgot that happened. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I have visions. Let's see, how do I... Okay, so I did... Yeah, to day 5. We're gonna do profile. Start a new one.
I am Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. All my life I have been studying death. The greatest
Look at that blue
boundary
butterfly.
holding humanity back. The powers that be were frightened of my search. My lab in the capital was about to be closed.
Oh,
But it cannot be denied that some phenomena might be found only in the strangest, most remote parts of our country.
Oh, look at the faces on that, like,
Little
chapel
towns
thing.
that are yet to be explored by forward-thinking minds. People accept the supposed imminence of death way too easily. We meekly follow our life's path to it, like cattle to the slaughter.
That's a giant
But
bull.
we shouldn't. My search for immortality has brought me rumors of one, Simon Kane. A supposedly immortal man, living in one such town.
Don't get too attached to the
He
cow.
might be just the proof all my theories need.
Just a warning.
The final patient. I need to find him, or else all my life's work is doomed.
Those rapscallions. They stole my stuff. Also, I didn't realize it till now, the main character looks like he could be a singer in My Chemical Romance. So, okay. Here's our mind map. So these are the specific days in which the day 1 in which the calamity can still be prevented. So here's my mind map. I could look at all the days, but nothing's like happened really. Here's my thoughts. So Simon Kane, an alleged immortal, lives in this town. Understanding him is the only way to save my Thanatica. Are you chasing shadows again, Dankovsky? So I barely stepped off the train and my things were immediately stolen. Ah, the joys of rural life. Without my tools, I'm useless. I must find the prototype and the microscope. They're vital. Alright, so I can press Q and it like makes me think about things and see what there is to interact with. Such contempt in those backs. Don't expect help from them. Can't jump. I can't crouch. Hello? I say, a living, breathing person stepping off our train? Do you normally only get dead people? Why are you staring at me like a cow at a new gate? My luggage is being stolen in plain sight. As far as my career is concerned, I suppose I'm more on the far side of the grave than the near, but some say that resurrection is not impossible. I'm gonna say, do you normally only get dead people? Where did you come from? The train, as you yourself pointed out. The capital. Daniil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine. I am told a supposed immortal man, Simon Kane, lives here. I've come to study him. My class at university had a go-to answer to that question. It involved anatomy. Oh, chum. The capital. I'll just be straight. Oh, do you city folk always take 20 trucks of shots with you, or did you manage to cut down to 10, sir? Doesn't matter how many I took with me if they're getting stolen within the first minute. 8, though I had to sit on the last one. Where can I find a constable? Who do I talk to about recovering my stolen property? I'm gonna do this one, and not this last one. I did this last one last time, and he wasn't thrilled about catching street urchins. It was just kids being kids, don't need to be mean to them. I'm not being mean. Some kids. A hardened criminal couldn't make off with my luggage at such speed. What, should I thank them? Give them candy? I must get my luggage back. Losing my instruments is like losing my arms. Worse than losing my arms. What could be worse than losing your arms? Losing your penis? Exactly. If you need your shirts so badly, why don't you go looking for the tots that ran away with them? Just ask them nicely. These kids are like magpies. They'll trade your precious linens from the capital back in exchange for bits of coloured glass, or even just a story. But whatever you do, don't hurt them. I have no plans on hurting children. I have plenty of stories to tell, but usually they involve vivisections. I suppose kids do like that sort of thing. Yeah. They do. Okay. Say, is the capital a real place? I wish it wasn't. In a sense, of course, the capital is a myth, and that myth is the real capital, but the city does exist physically. What kind of question is that? The Canes came for the capital and made our town, but no other real people have come from there ever since. So I was thinking, perhaps Simon Kane simply made up the capital, along with everything else. Right, sure. Now I'm just an actor he hired. Interesting theory. In a small town like yours, a single individual's authority can grow to be all-encompassing. I assure you, though, Kane did not make up the capital. What do you mean they made your town? No, never mind. Trunks first, Canes later. Have a nice day. Chip chip cheerio. Okay, so sometimes I need to take a step back from the moment and think logically through something. It helps me piece the picture together. Okay, so my luggage. What a warm welcome. Some suitcases are missing. No one will help me. I'm useless without my tools. Follow the thieves' trail of ripped suitcases. I'll have to handle this myself. Perhaps I'll recover something intact along the way. A terrible beginning. Microscope and prototype matter the most. So now my mind map is spreading. Utopia, such a serene place. If immortality still exists in our country, it would be here. Are you serious? Okay, and then to here. No help at all. Locals treat children with a strange deference. I'll have to catch the thieves myself. New shoes. May I introduce you to? Station Mud. This guy is so spoiled. He's so, like... Some objects can be useful. I can spot them easily if I concentrate. Some thoughts will affect your mental state. Yeah, that's what the mania and apathy is up here. I'll take that. This gives me more apathy. It's addictive, less effective with every use. Okay. And I'm gonna press Q. Priceless medical texts, gutted like fish. Backwards, mindless, meaningless vandalism. Worse than stealing morphine, just empty destruction by illiterate punks. That's kind of rude. Lithium's split open. Bromide's split open. My head's splitting open from the local air. Damn it all to hell. Magnesium's split open. Oh, I get a bug. Oh, I could trade a bug to the kids. Some arthropods live forever. Others, not even a day. But to children, they're all one thing. Shiny. True. Bugs are, like, beetles are so cool. There was a kid back here, too, I wanted to harass. Hey, eyes on us, the thief's seen us, the thief! Mr. Thief, are you for real? Say something in thief speak. What do you mean, Mr. Thief? You're the ones who've stolen my things. Furfurem cogniscit. The Latins never minded taking what was not theirs. Thief, thief! You stole the train's heart, you did. You just ripped it out and stole it, and now it'll die without a heart. I haven't ripped out anything. Did the train stop? It did. Doesn't move no more. Non-moving means it's dead. You climbed out and it died. That means you killed it. Thief, dear thief. Not necessarily. Sometimes a lack of movement can be due to lethargy or catatonia. I didn't kill. It's the other way around. I save lives. I'm a doctor. And to do my work, I need the instruments you've pilfered. Your logic is indisputable. You would be held in high regard at the academy, young man. Right, chums? I need the instruments. What, like a hammer? There are many, but the most important ones are my microscope and my prototype. Forget everything else if you must, but please return those at least. Hey, hold on. No need for all the begging and the politenesses. What did I even do to you anyway? I didn't take nothing. It was all Jechka. My microscope and prototype are precise, delicate instruments. If they break, they'll only be scrap metal and glass. They'll just die like the train. You don't want that, do you? Ooh, I love emotional manipulation. I only had the patience for one polite request. I won't repeat it twice. I don't. Then tell me where Jetchka's taken them. Jetchka's taken the heart back to go fix the train, that way, to its face. Am I snitch now, Mr. Thief? Of course you are. You'd fit right in at the academy, just like Tillman. You have done everything right. No, a snitch is someone who runs off to inform without being asked to do so. You're an honest witness. The first one seems. No discipline, no toothbrush either. Father would have caned me if I walked around looking like that. Good thing your father isn't here now, isn't it? Isn't it? This place is like decorated for. Oh wait, okay, I didn't do this yet. When I return, there will be a celebration there too. Friends will honor my victory, or enemies will rejoice at the collapse of my endeavors. Ooh. Etrella? What is it? The most fragile ones didn't break. Okay. So this is giving me more, if you notice, it's giving me more mania because it's red. They didn't touch the chemicals. Thankfully, my analysis kit is safe. Could have accidentally drunk the vitriol. I think the white ones are like neutral. The most fragile ones didn't break. And the red ones are going to give me more mania, but then there's blue ones that give me apathy. And you want to be balanced. A shame all the perfumes of the capital would not sweeten this little town. The most fragile ones didn't break. Lovely, lovely. We're making progress here. Progress. No people. Oh, forgot about you ladies. What is it? What were you going to say about the ladies? Ritual costumes? I don't think so. I think this is just what they like to wear. Oh my gosh. Forgot about you guys. Ritual costumes? I won't distract them. Yeah, look at them. They're like... What would you say? What would you say that is? Not super sure myself. I don't want to look at it anymore because it's giving me a lot of mania. There's no way back. My salvation lies ahead, as do my belongings. What is that pile of poop? There's my prototype in their hands. They're not bashing it against the rocks, at least. Hey, back off you! Get away from the girls and from me too! I ain't afraid of Uncle Rowan when he boozes up, and I ain't afraid of you neither. I got a knife! You can't hurt us, I got it! Boozes up! What the hell are you talking about? I'm not drunk. Do I look drunk to you? I'll coke it out. Your hands are shaking and you got those crazy eyes. Uncle Rowan gets those eyes too. When he reaches for a second bottle and the shakes and then he picks fights. Don't even think about picking a fight with me. I got a real knife, I do. Wait, hold on. If I look like that Uncle Rowan of yours, that means I really do need to cool down first. Give me a moment, I'll take a breather. So, it's hard for me to talk to people when I'm too apathetic or manic. I'll need to stabilize my condition first. Oh, look at how I feel like the world is looking not so great. I didn't get this manic last time because I didn't look at as many things. So, my state of mind can be changed with drugs. Some make me more apathetic, others more manic. I need to keep an eye on my mental state and supply of drugs. Nervous tension makes me quicker. So I've got bromide. Can I use you? Use.
Why would it matter?
Did you say why would it matter? Okay, do I look better now? Can we talk? Nuh-uh, it's quiet. It's dead already. A dead heart keeps beating for 40 days. That's what my mom says. It couldn't have been dead that long. Do it. Tack it on. 40 days? That's not accurate. You won't fit in there. It just won't. Told you we should have stuck it in the belly, not the mouth. Life's in the belly. Everybody knows that. Nope, a locomotive device sits at the front with the driver. That's where the fire is, so the heart should be here too. That's what Boulder told me. What do you have there? Oh, my prototype. Looks like it's still intact. You're Jetchka, right? If you're correct, the train's life is in this locomotive, which is housed in the front. Ah, be gone, vile snake! You killed the other trains, didn't you? It's 'cause of you they don't come to us no more. We were wondering, and we didn't know why they kept dying. We got to a graveyard. They're all rested up. They can't go anywhere. And it's all because of you. You stole the train's heart for yourself and carried it away in a suitcase, and now the train's all dead. The train stopped coming a long time ago. It can't be my fault. The things I touch do have a tendency to die. You've got me there. Right, old chums. You said yourself the train's heart is at the front. I rode in a carriage in the middle. How could I get to the heart then? What gave you the idea that my prototype is a train's heart? Well, it's made of iron, isn't it? And it's round. And if I tinker with it, it ticks. That means it's a heart, a train's heart. Yes, or a bomb. Or the Inquisition's insignia. Or my damn prototype, which you're going to break any minute now. Without it, the train stopped wailing. Stopped moving too. That means it's dead, so this is its heart. Obvious, right? Well, that's a bit simplistic. Response to stimuli is just one characteristic of life. It's not exhaustive. I don't know how to make you all understand that my prototype has nothing to do with the train. Look, they're made of different metals. Well, you know, a man doesn't look very shiny on the outside either, and inside he's all red. That's about the creepiest thing you could have said, Jetchka. No, he's right. The body has different layers, but all the meat is made of meat. That's what Grandpa Borak said. Again, one of the creepier things you could have said. Look, my prototype is not the train's heart, and it certainly won't repair it. But it is an interesting thing in itself. So let's make a deal. You give it back, and I'll tell you how it works. I don't know. There will be corpses in the tail. A whole pile of them. You like corpses, don't you? I can see it in your little eyes. These corpses, were they stabbed or strangled? The kin must never cut, they only strangle, so if they were stabbed, kin didn't do it. Again, one of the creepier things. Look here, let me take my prototype. I won't run away, I promise. To wind it up, you need to turn this handle clockwise. Capital. 2 weeks ago. Okay. The groaning, I guess, is, that black stuff. Because it goes away. I'll show you.
They're uninterrupted people, yes. God skin, covered in skin. That's what they are. People.
Right, Platoon, do you need, like, a vacation? To prime it, hold this crank and turn it clockwise. Chief, hello? Oh, for crying out loud, your mind's flown away again. Prime the what now? This morgue is swimming in a gas leak from Lab 102. I heard the alarm. That's right, I pulled the alarm because of the chlorine from Lab 102. Anyway, the crank is stiff, so you'll have to turn it with some force. Platona, you're crazy. There's a gas leak. What did you call me in here for? We have to seal the morgue and evacuate. Quickly. Oh, Daniel. What we have to do is load that prototype you're fiddling with and use it to get into the morgue. A woman rose from the dead in there, and it will be, I think you'll agree, extremely frustrating if she dies again. We must get her out. Risen from the dead? An unenviable fate indeed. Let me repeat, we have to get out of here. You're already delirious. I was collecting tissue samples to determine the onset of rigor mortis when I heard a noise. I turned around and, holy smokes! A woman was sitting up on the gurney, stiff as a poker, rasp in her throat. I started toward her, but then I smelled the gas and pulled the alarm lever. It wasn't a spontaneous resurrection. It couldn't be. These cases always turn out to be lethargy or catatonia or apnea. So why not get her yourself? Why call for me? We don't have a second to waste. What do you mean, call for you? I fetched the prototype and I was loading it when you came in. You're more dexterous than I am. You'd do a better job. But I'm willing to do it if you won't. The best of us always get sent into the gas. We learned that back at Bazen. What should I do with this device, this prototype, I think you called it? The best of us always get sent into the gas? I already told you, but fine, let's go over it again. You're holding an experimental prototype meant to dissipate tuberculosis miasma. Remember the consumption task force, Kaufman, Gorski, Anastine. At least the gas hasn't done you any lasting damage. A million little details as always. That's reassuring. I'd feel even better if we could leave this morgue. Of course I remember. In the wake of Bazin, they were commissioned to make a device to dissipate miasma, but I believe it was meant for something other than tuberculosis. This magnificent gizmo disperses an aerosol of disinfectant. First you load the prototype. There's bottles of solution in the beige cabinet. Best set it on the table while you load it. You can't do it while you're holding it. I wondered if this will work against chlorine, though considering it was designed for mustard gas. I load it, then what? Next you wind the prototype up. To prime it, hold this crank here and turn it clockwise. The crank is stiff, right, so I have to turn it with some force. How did you guess? And then I just release the contents into the gas? Correct. Wind up the crank, then release. The gas should dissipate, theoretically. Wind, release. Wind, release, dissipate. Repeat until you reach our resurrectee. Just remember, the chlorine will keep coming while our supply of solution is finite. Just try to be as efficient as possible, Chief. And what about the deceased woman? Where is she now and in what state? The longer I held the crank, the stronger the effect. Pneumatics with mechanical priming. Okay. Operating range is supposed to be decent. Clears the miasma in front of it. One load is good for 20 uses. Need to spend fluid wisely. The morgue corridors is like a maze. Required ingredients are readily available, at least in the institution. To load the prototype, I need a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. First thing we teach assistants, the best stuff is in the beige cabinets. Add the ingredients one by one into the setup and heat it up. Heat, then open the valves, evaporate. Residue goes into the prototype. Should be enough for 20 uses. Before you can use the prototype, you need to load it. Ingredients are in the cabinet. The loading station is on the table. All right. Take all of it. I think there's more in here too, but I don't think I need it. The sound is creepy. I thought it was people at first, but I think it's just a gas leak, which is a weird sound for a gas leak. Okay, load the prototype. The disinfectant solution consists of 3 ingredients, a stimulant, an anesthetic, and a toxin. Okay, so we've got this, toxin, stimulant, anesthetic. Load. Prototype successfully loaded. It should be good for a little longer. Alright. So, hold blank to charge. Release when the pendulum stops. Okay. Okay. Lots of bodies. Lots of bodies in here, Platon. Ah! Where's the dead but living one? Ooh, I don't think I went back here before. Best stuff's always in the beige cabinets. Is that what they teach you in medical school? The best stuff's in the beige cabinets? Is that what your MCATs are? Is MCATs medical? Is that what your MCATs are all about? What cabinets do we keep the best drugs in? Oh, look at that. What do you call it? Crematorium? I don't know. Ah, I'm dying. Look, beige cabinets. Oh, hello! There you are. Yes. Good. I want to explore every inch of these bodies. I think we should have a different organization system, Platon. This is weird. The things are just sort of scattered. Mindlessly, aimlessly. Great place for a chalkboard. Love it. Love it. Have little children down here to learn. So, lady, yes, I'm going to talk with you. Oh, were you here? Why are there so many tools? Were you gonna be dissected? Are you death? You have death's eyes. Give me your hand. Talking can wait. At the end of the tunnel. There's a second tunnel. Can you hear me? Focus on me. Hold on to my voice. Try to stay awake. Don't speak. You'll inhale even more poison. We need to get out of here at once. Yes. At the end of the tunnel, there's a second tunnel. What does that mean? It means that when you die, there's neither life nor death, but something else entirely. Like a coin falling on its edge. Or a Mobius strip. You shouldn't concern yourself with such things, though. Can I have my prototype back? Take it. It spins all boring. Clockwise only. Grandpa Simon has clocks that spin every which way. Besides, the train's already dead. Couldn't save it in time. You understand transplantation, at least a bit. Indeed, a heart can survive outside the body. Grandpa Simon? You mean Simon Kane? I'm here to meet him, actually. How fortuitous. We've only got one grandpa between us. What are those special clocks he has? I'm sick of this game. Go away. We're going to play cat in an old hat. We still have time before the sun sets. Wait, what about my microscope? I'll trade you another tail for it. I didn't take your microscope. I didn't expect you to know that word. Even some people in the capital don't know it. Where is it then? If the prototype is my right hand, the microscope is my left. I can't collect data without it. The dogheads must have taken it. Khan and Notkin got a deal. All the war spars get split down the middle. They don't care about hearts, not in any of them many faces. Why would they need another one? What does your microscope do? Is it alive? Dogheads, Khan and Notkin, a heart and a face. I don't understand a single word. A microscope is a kind of metallic pipe fitted with lenses. You use it to look at small objects, and it makes them large and detailed. Oh, a kaleidoscope! To look at the colourful town. You could do it like Capella. A cappella? I'm not much of a singer. Yes, Jones, yes. You know the word kaleidoscope? Who taught you that word? Oh, a defenestration. Mr. Merrick used it when the foreman or young threw Uncle Ron out a window. So as it stands, you passed my belongings along to some other gang, and I need to go get them to get my microscope back. Am I right? Khan must have given it to Capella as a gift. Are you stupid? She hates kaleidoscopes after what happened to that stained glass. No, Khan wouldn't have given it to her. If it's something that changes things when you look through it, he must have given it to Grandpa Simon. Grandpa Simon loves things like that. He does. Khan wouldn't give it to anyone, not before he looks at it himself, or after either. But he's honest, even if he's wicked. He'd give it back to the owner. If you find him in town, he'll deal fair. Where can I find him? Well, if they brought your micro-kaleidoscope into the polyhedron, you won't see it again. No use looking there. Try the stairways to heaven. Dogheads like them. Think they look like polyhedron. There's one right here in the mall. You know, after this conversation with its capellas, cons, polyhedrons, I'm beginning to see the shape of the world you live in. It sounds complicated, but it can't be worse than human anatomy, can it? Thank you. Yes, that's really all that I want to talk to you. Oh, hey, buddy. I didn't talk to you before. Hey. What you looking at? What an interesting mask you have. Orbis mirabilium plenus est. I see they're making preparations for some kind of a festival at the station. I do not like the eyeballs. Go away, Snake Man. You've got sharp heels. What's with your face? Looks more like a congenital disease than an injury. That is an inside thought, Danil. That's an inside thought. Some kids ran through here with my belongings. Did you see them? We gaze at the earth. Do not pull us away from the earth. Was it a threat? I sure hope not. I don't take kindly to threats. I will stomp on you with my little kitten heels. Then I shall not presume to divert your attention any further. Lumpy man. I did not get this last time. Oh, here he is. I've heard of an elephant man. Is this the worm man, then? I've only seen such poor, disfigured creatures in an anatomical theater. Okay, can you chill out, Doctor? Can we chill out? doctor. Just a little bit un poco. Ooh, what's this way? Absolutely nothing. What's this little thing on the ground? A leaf! Whoa, I never thought I'd see one of those in real life before. Hello? Oh, I want to climb to nowhere, never mind. Hey, what you looking at? I didn't expect to find an ordinary girl behind this pile of coffins. The second tool was stolen by a different gang of children. I'll have to search the town for it, not the guided tour I hoped for. That guy looks like... What is that actor?
Lose an hour, and you won't catch up in a year.
Would ya look at that? A customer. Keep walking, customer. This shop's appointment only, and I don't recall your name on the list. Can you add me then? From a distance, they looked just like coffins. Are you on a date? Sorry to intrude. We might be, yeah, so quit the intruding, pal. Enough jokes, it's just we've got plenty of shops in town, but grief can get it for you wholesale. Just look at these boots he snagged. Scarlet. I'd expect a romantic soul like yours be more interested in the Scarlet Pimpernel than scarlet boots. They're pretty, are they from the capital? From a coffin? A coffin's the best when you need a chest. A checkpoint guard wouldn't dare open it top out of respect. It's inhumane. Meanwhile, it's overflowing with 100 pairs of scarlet Saffiano leather boots, tax and duty free. Saffiano leather? Those are bog-standard military-issue boots that have been dyed wrong. You're right about one thing. It's no good shying away from death. One can't understand a thing they refuse to look at. So you smuggle contraband in coffins? You a tax inspector? No, but that doesn't mean I approve of illicit trade. I can't imagine a duller job. Keep your nose out of other people's coffins, then. Once someone goes in, who knows what happens? Maybe they never died. Maybe they never existed at all. Of course, if I start poking around coffins, how will you exploit the public's fear of death for your smuggling operation? Indeed, no one knows what happens to someone once they go into a coffin, but I intend to find out. Do what you want, but these boots are no Saffiano leather. Grief. I didn't find that person either. This one? This town lives on imports, so here the warehouse keeper is king. He says the contents of coffins are not always what they seem. I wonder. Okay. 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 I don't know why I keep saying okay, but I should stop, right? I should stop saying okay. Okay, different gang of children. There was people down here somewhere that I needed to find. There's like, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a dead body. Oh, what's that? How do I get over there? How do I get over there? Ah! Bodies. This is a long conversation. Jacob Stuck, Caracan. What was his name? Bertie Bertrand. Such a heartless fellow. He was. Never heard a fly in his life. And the rib is slashed into ribbons like the rest of them anyway, the brute. We must give these unfortunate souls the proper burial they deserve. Then find the Ripper and give him a burial befitting a beast. Daughter of Swok.
Kaliki Kulotud, do not act rashly. Give Kirik to me. I'll pay you back in kind, in herbs, in blood.
What happened here? What do you mean, give Kirik to you? Do you want to take the corpse? I don't mean to alarm you, but you have holes in your dress, the size of another dress. I think she knows that. Are you crazy? Why are you looking at her? Why are you even speaking to her? Be gone, witch!
Puyante, do not speak to me, stranger. I have come begging for food to give Suak. Begging for tales to give Mother Bodo.
I don't know, I'm talking like this.
I speak to the blood of Erdug, of our town. You are not our blood. My eyes do not see you, stranger. My ears do not hear you.
What happened here? I'm sorry. What happened here? Swok, Mother Bodo, Erdug. Before you ask, no, I don't need to write down new words. I have an excellent memory. What happened here?
The rib has come to town, the father killer, Barak.
He was always a wild one, but then Mara Shabnak lay with him in the steppe and whispered things in his ear to make him water the earth with blood. As soon as he got off the train, he went on a murder spree. He killed Jacob Stirk, he killed Kerrick, he killed the harmless birdie. He's a monster. I thought I had come alone, or almost alone, but I definitely don't recall a mad ripper on the train with me. He arrived on the freight train, took the back door, like a thief in the night. That freight train was bringing medicine, sweets, and coffins, so the ripper must have hid away in a coffin, or else Shabnak would have torn him apart on the step. You just said that Shabnak copulated with him, but now he's hiding from her in a coffin? Only 2 sentences into this conversation, I already want to shoot myself. Good thing you're prepared for that. Right? Am I right?
Beyonce, hear me out, blood of my Ordog. Suak sings of a fierceness, a sharpness inside the one you call Kirik. Give his body to me. He is dead to you anyway. You will bury him and he will rot until nothing is left. I will bury him and Suak will eat him and drink his savagery and his sting and sing an Upchenedun, an herb song in gratitude.
I'm literally just making up the pronunciation of all of these words. She'll give us twir. We'll brew us lots of twirring.
She will give us ashen swish, the harshest of the herbs. Bikelenep ashen swish is a cruel herb, a bad herb. It thrives on blood and spite. Suak sings that we'll need plenty of swish soon. Yours is a burial into emptiness, but mine will be a burial into Suak's womb. I am at your feet, Hein Kunud. Good people, give me the one you call Kirik.
Oh, should we give the body maybe? He doesn't seem to have any family, and without them in the picture, I guess it doesn't matter if we bury him or the kin do. Who knows? Suppose we do get a great crop of twir. I was under the impression that who buries who actually matters quite a lot in traditional cultures. Are corpses used as fertilizer often around these parts? But they aren't just going to use him, they'll desecrate him until not even a Shabnak can recognize what's left. That's what you're going to do, isn't it? Step girl, say it, and don't you dare try to lie to us.
I am at your feet, Hein Kunud, good people. I promise there will be no desecration. We will take his name so it holds his sharpness no longer, and we will lower him into Suak's womb. Everyone will forget him, forget the wicked murderer Kirik, and only ashen swish will remain.
I knew there was a catch. Wicked or not, you can't just bury a person without their name. Everyone has the right to be remembered, if nothing else. Well, he really was a wicked man. The rare time someone remembers him at all, they never have anything good to say. Perhaps it's for the best if everybody forgets him. What an ethnographic goldmine you've got here. It's a shame I'm not an anthropologist. You could at least ask her to stand up. This is awkward. They'll take the name of this Kirik. What does that mean?
A touch of our eyes, a touch of our fingers, and the name melts away. The one they used to call Kirik will become a gift to Suak instead. He will have no grave, and there will be no man in the memory of the people. Speak to me no more, stranger, your words are poison.
I must admit, that clarified nothing. Let's hand over the body. I'd rather avoid a falling out of the kin. It will only lead to more trouble down the line. What do you think, stranger? You certainly look important. Maybe you have some brains to back it up. The body of a victim who met a violent end must be withheld for the purposes of a forensic examination, even if a beautiful young woman asks otherwise. Once a person dies, their body is no more than a collection of molecules and tissues. Excuse me, tissues. Any opportunity to put it to some use is a stroke of fortune. Corpus non est templum. And this is how I truly feel. This is how I truly feel. I don't care one way or the other.
Death came to town today. Such great death, the likes of which has never been seen before. Today will be a fearsome day. Tomorrow, even more so. And on the third day, fear itself will die, and without ashen swish, we will die too.
I have to say that all these prophecies are making me uneasy. Okay. A golem? Golem of bones. The locals believe in a Shabnak, a murderous step golem in the guise of a woman. It's like I've stepped out of time, not just travelled far from home. So, it looks like these things are like related somehow. So coffins are related to this. And then like, what is this dotted line? I don't really know what that is at this point. something on the other side there that I want to see if I excuse me. Sorry. Yep, pardon me. Look at this. I don't think I've looked at this. Sharp, suffocating smell. Fresh glyphs, rich color. Is this drawn with cinnabar? Really? Cinnabar? Why can't I get... Can you just step upward? Like once? Okay, those are the kids. Here's the bodies. I'm sorry, excuse. That was the only way to get through. I'm sorry. Truly. Sorry. Okay. Ooh. Can never have too many coffins. Birdies, birdies, gather ye here round the marble nest. What? They're imported here. Why? I suppose there aren't many trees in the steppe. Yeah? Ma, it's safe here for now. Okay. The mind is affected by interactions with specific objects. They are easy to spot if you enter concentration mode. So, if I interact with this, I hate filth, garbage, decay, but sterile operating rooms no longer give me answers. So, because this is red, it'll give me more mania. Watch, see?
Every creak, like a gunshot.
Okay. But I don't really want to... I want to stay balanced, I think, because I don't know if there's a reason to get more manic. Oh, and because this is blue, this will give me more apathy. Watch. So now I'm more balanced.
Things everywhere.
I'm not going to touch that one because it's red. I don't want to be any more manic than I have to be. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. This is like really nice. Looking through here the first time, I was like, didn't really care, but this is a really nice place. Children have rats, though I've read about these little marmots. Adults have bulls, steppe carriers of contagion. Are you like looking at that like you're in a trance? Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. Is it like a kangaroo rat? Is that what they're called? They're so freaking adorable. Is this the rat that goes, "Ow," like howls at the moon? Is it? Tell me. Dignitaries fear assassination attempts. In the capital, they block the roads for ministers, while a patient dies in a sanitary motor. Strong, foul, stinking tobacco. While in the capital, decadents smoke belladonna. You should... Seriously, are you the sweeper guy? You should seriously quit. I mean, what are you, 15? That's what smoking does to you guys. Yeah. Hey, you see something? Are you tweaking? What is going on? Oh, the music is so cool. It's like the throat singing. Fear mixed with curiosity. Townsfolk aren't used to such spectacles. Here's these guys again. Oh.
Bucha, my good little bull, blunt-mouthed, broad-browed, please forgive us.
You're silly, Erse, and you always have been. He's returning to Bastorak to Bolko. We are leading him into the bosom of his mother and father. Why are you asking him for forgiveness?
Because Bastorak is dead, Aina. The little bull's whole life didn't know that the most beautiful creature, the immortal Bastorak, was waiting for him. And now that he knows, Bastorak is dead. Bucha will find his father's silent corpse. How can we not pity him?
Who died?
Bastorak, the father of all Katanj people and bulls. We ask Swak to bring him back. You're the only one I know. Suok didn't eat the boss Turok. How could she? He's bigger than her, stronger than her. The immortal can't be killed. He chooses death himself. We ask Boss Turok to change his mind and come back to us, his children. Is Boss Turok some kind of mythical creature? What happened exactly? Well, actually, some animals, like lobsters, don't undergo natural aging and death, but they can still be killed by external forces. What a coincidence! You're bearing an immortal, and I came to study one. Hi, oh, have I talked to you? I think I have. I'd seriously like hard to look at. All immortals are one immortal. Kanekun. For death is always one. Therefore, the immortal is always one. I don't like how, like, that's like a ball bearing. That's like a slippery little... Is Boss Turok what you call Simon Kane? Boss Turok is the father of all Katanj, people and bulls. Oh, how can I explain? We Earthbrides walk barefoot so we can always hear his heart. Tonight it stopped beating. His children are afraid without their father, so we ask him to respond. But I feel he's died. A fang or a claw was thrust into him. I feel the wound bleeding. Rust has soaked into him. I feel the rot squelching underfoot. Quiet, both of you. You know nothing. Boss Turok can die only from gloom. We will cheer him up, feed him, and show him our joy. We will bring the last Aurochs to his bosom. Then he will remember us and return to us. Clearly, your Boss Turok is a mythology, but it must have some basis. I wonder what. Maybe you felt the aftershocks of an earthquake. They sometimes occurred in the northeast. The secret to immortality was to smile and to put aside sorrow. So this bull is meant to be sacrificed. We give a little to gain a lot. Mother Potok is a blind, loving mother, the warmth of the earth. But Boss Turok not only bore us, he watched over us. We lived under his watch. Now the town is without a beholder as Galagkun. We're all blind worms now. Blind worms, I tell you. Mugar, bad. A worm is a worm. A human is a human. A human is meant to see, to build. Right, so we know there's humans, we know there's worms, we know there's bulls. What are you, like... Are you a person? Are you a different species? Do you have a mouth? Where are you talking? I don't even want to see it. Never mind. Look around, behold, what do you see? A town where the sacrifice of live animals is permitted in a residential area. That Simon Kane's immortality will most likely turn out to be superstitious nonsense too. That. You haven't looked closely. Sorry, my eyes aren't as giant. Can I maybe look like that guy? Oh my gosh, do I kind of look like him? Someone once told me in high school that I look like a drowned cat. I don't know, do I? Okay. You haven't looked closely. Go further, see our celebration. Look at the last Aurochs. What does in all of this? Tell Guga afterwards. How could I forget Guga? Such beautiful movements. Okay, easy, tiger. They're scared and curious at the same time. These people are nothing to me. Nothing. I forgot that happened. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I have visions. They've tied ribbons all over town and incense burns everywhere. Or is this just what the steppe smells like? Oh, Harold. Oh, Harold. I'll miss you. Your pain and suffering are over now, Harold. I'd like to... What does this say? I'd like to study them. So this bloating is a common condition here. Truly astonishing phenomena can still be found in remote corners of our country. Does he think this is just bloating? Like they just need like some kiwis? I don't think so, man. I think this is just curious. You know, curiosity killed the cat! Hey! You're the one I need. Oh, no, you're not. My eyes touch you, beholder. They touch you. That's plausible and anatomically speaking, but psychologically, that will traumatize me for the next decade. Right, old chum? What did you see, beholder? Why are you calling me that? Beholder.
I saw rot and plague, miasma spreading from a carcass, and a sanitation squad burning it with fire. Okay. That was tomorrow. That will be yesterday. That box syphilis. This was from Hat Jumps. That makes about as much sense. Were those anxiety-induced visions of a terrible future? Perhaps. Thank you for your vision, beholder. You see more widely than others. We will remember this. If you see something else unexpected, don't be afraid. It's just the eyes adjusted to our current pleasant time. Please keep moving forward. I haven't even done anything yet, but I'm already helping. What a stand-up guy I turned out to be. Right, old chumps. Okay, there's more visions coming, but I can't remember. Can I go in here? No. Again, are you tweaking out? They're performing a dance of death or something of the sort. Even this backwater has a theater. Death, where is thy cloak? Okay, vision down here. Something burning. Oh yeah, it hurts me when I get too close. I forgot. Okay. I'm simply adjusting to the climate. I just imagined. Why is she drawing my thoughts? These are your thoughts? Buddy. Buddy. Buddy boy. Oh yeah, creepy, creepy people. Someone's still painting down there. Oh, look at these little children. Perfectly healthy children. What devilry am I imagining? I mean... Oh yeah, do their Warrior 3. Fly, birdie, fly! Here's this theater troupe. Okay, so I could stand to have a tiny bit more apathy, I guess?
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant.
Vibrant. Everything's so vibrant. What does this give me? More apathy? An unbearably melancholy, drawn-out creak. We jest, but the anguish keeps growing. These are theater people. I don't super-duper want to talk to them, but I will, I guess.
Camera Lumina. That's what he called it.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I thought we'd forgotten our agreement. I hope you're ready. Have you memorized your lines? I don't have time to read any lines. I'm trying to get my microscope back. Have you seen any kids conspicuously carrying luggage?
I take no joy in seeing another player who likes to improvise. Your charge is but to read your lines, and not invent them.
Wait, is this really the guy? Looks about the same, but the outfit's all wrong. Did our guy wear a coat? This costume is more suited to an antagonist. This coat is the latest fashion in the capital, I'll have you know. A guest from the capital, perfetto. Never have I seen such arrogance all in one person. So you are just what the doctor ordered. I am Mark Immortal, director of the local theater. Pleased to meet you. And you are? Daniel Dankovsky, doctor. I'm looking for the kids who stole my microscope. I really don't have time for this. Good day, sir. Magnifico! You will see the actor we've been waiting for an eternity. Wait, the actor we've been waiting an eternity for has decided to sabotage the rehearsal. You would do us a massive, titanic favor by replacing him, even if just for a little while. Of course, I'd be delighted to. I've dreamt of acting on stage since I was a boy. What must I do? Ah, perfetto. It is simple and indeed natural. You need only react to your colleagues' lines and thus create a scene of unbearable dramatic tension. Our performance is quite simple. The main character has just arrived in a remote town and, quite accidentally, stumbled into a curious rehearsal, in which his fate will be decided. Who knows, perhaps he'll die at the end. It seems the performance has already started, and I'll be dragged in against my will. Is that all you have to say? Why do you stare like that? I see it in his eyes. His mind is looking for a line to mumble. I'm beginning to recall why my acting career didn't pan out. I say again, he is no leading man. He is unfit to even play a villain. At best, a background player. A body standing there to fill the stage. Is it the step healer's son who ought to take the role? Or that young girl who crawled out of her grave? They have such pathos and such a verb. What does this one have? A coat. Is the rehearsal starting already, or is he just casually insulting me? I see you are awed by my coat. It is perfectly understandable. It is perfectly understandable, but envy is a low sentiment.
Quadera demonstrandum.
The coat is but a prop. Beneath it, who are you? Do you want to switch? I'll take your mask and black leotard, and you can wear the coat. Sound good? You don't quite grasp who you are speaking to. There is no face beneath the mask. It is my only skin. Upon this stage I play a special role, the walking shadow of the slain, a spectre of regret and words still left unsaid. This is a hint I'm not supposed to get just yet, but which will become clear later, right? I think you're just a failed actor. Masks are usually worn by those who can't play the part with their own faces. And that is the heart of our play. Our main character, a doctor and a skeptic, encounters the unknown for the first time. He built his whole life around empiricism and scientific inquiry. What will he do when death addresses him directly? But this isn't literal, right? A hero in a play speaking to death, or the death is usually a metaphor, an illustration of his thought process. Well, if that makes it easier for you, you can say it's a metaphor. Fine. Play it ambiguously. Leave the audience guessing. But wait, I don't want to be a metaphor. I was promised I'd be the true voice of the dead. What kind of spoil sport ruins a play like this? I told you he couldn't hack it. That's it, I'm out. Metaphor. I'm confused. Are we still acting, or is he actually offended? And you, I see, are never happy with anything. Sounds like a failed actor to me. Of course we're acting. You have aptly grasped the key to this play. It is all a game. You are free to go, but remember the game doesn't end until I say so. Thank you, Mr. Immortal. But, Mr. Director, are you certain you've chosen the right protagonist? The rules of drama clearly state that the hero must experience death and resurrection, yet he's stuck in the prologue. Hear that? You're being reprimanded for letting the pace of the narrative slip. Not my opinion, you understand. The audience's attention is starting to flag. Well then, go on and prove we weren't mistaken about you. Not try like how you keep bringing up the protagonist dying at the end. Also, this guy needs to eat. Like a double, maybe a triple cheeseburger with bacon. 3 fried eggs slapped onto that. French fries. With like a gallon of fry sauce. I can see the outline of your intestines. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Forgot. Forgot. I forgot that happened. You'd think I would remember. What's back here? Oh, bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things, bad things. Stay on the path, stay on the path. Just pesticides, just pesticiding the... Excuse me, I must be through here. Yes, this is the only way I can go. The smell of local herbs is overwhelming. Seems the natives solve their problems through smoking. Dirty lungs, clear head. How old are you, sir? I'm 12. And you also... That's called a box. I know, isn't that... That's pretty cool, right? Box. Oh, okay. Hey, are you the one? Impossible geometry. I found what looks like a stairway leading toward the heavens. How does it stay upright? I hope the children who have my microscope are there. Look at this. Yes, look at this. What? That's like when you're a kid and you like build Lego stairs. If you could travel through time, would you go to the future or the past? I would travel to a future so distant that not even someone with my vivid imagination could fathom it. Grandpa Simon used to say that days are like hopscotch. Usually they go one after another, but sometimes there's two side by side, and sometimes you have to jump backwards. Does Simon Kane know many games? He's the only grown-up who gets games. Everyone thinks they're just silly things for kids, just running around or scoring a point. But Grandpa Simon knows how games should be. I bet he could even enter the polyhedron.
And how should games be?
If you went into the polyhedron, you'd understand. Whatever that thing is, I've been told I'll never see inside it. My place is with earthly matters, apparently. Answer me, did you steal my microscope? I did, yeah, but I gave it to Phil. He's over there on the stairway. Do you mind if I go up? Sure, but if it falls, I wouldn't be the one nursing you back to health. I climbed a lot worse as a kid.